managing random events and mitigating negative impact.
Amid the unpredictability of life, random events can have a significant influence on your circumstances, especially when interacting with irrational and erratic individuals. These instances left untamed can even lead to undesired interactions with authorities, potentially resulting in legal consequences.
To avoid arrest and incarceration, it is important to understand the role random events can play in the lead-up to either or both. So, what exactly qualifies as a random event? It is any event that is unplanned, unforeseen, or completely unexpected. Let's delve into a practical example. Imagine you are about to leave your premises with your partner, under a time constraint to fulfill a social commitment. Suddenly, an intrusive census worker, unanticipated and assertive, pulls up. This encounter is a quintessential random event that could inadvertently escalate should there be any conspicuous irregularity. The stakes would be far higher if the random visitor had instead been a law enforcement officer. For those navigating a precarious lifestyle which could be reasonably susceptible to legal ramifications, it's essential to minimize the potential impact of random events. You can achieve this by exerting control over your environment and minimizing chances of negative exposure. A few practical recommendations include keeping up with routine car maintenance and ensuring your vehicle's taglights are operational. Avoid driving if your license or insurance are invalid, unless you're following all other regulations meticulously. Undeniably, the company you keep and the public behavior you project are both instrumental in determining your susceptibility to certain random events as well as directs the tone and tenor of any interactions spawned by those random events. A blatant disregard for conscientious behavior increases the likelihood of unwanted attention and complicates the management of unanticipated events. Being careful is not the same as being timid, and negligence is never acceptable. Act responsibly and ensure those around you do the same. Avoid stupid people because stupid people are the most dangerous people in the world. Ultimately, staying under the radar, mitigating erratic behavior, and controlling for known causes of calamity that naturally occur across the various spectrums of life can provide an advantage when a random event occurs. Avoid providing the circumstances for an easy hit. By removing superfluous concerns, you'll have additional resources to manage any unexpected event, thereby decreasing the chance for mistakes. In encounters with law enforcement, ensure you have a clear mind. Preserving your rights during these interactions is paramount. Attempting to juggle multiple inconsistent stories will create confusion more than anything else. Respectfully question any demands for vehicle search related to minor infractions, such as a tag light issue or a failure to maintain a lane. When such demands occur, as when the officer asks you if he can search the vehicle, ask him again what he stopped you for. Most likely speeding, tag light, brake light, failure to maintain lane. When he replies, state the following: "If you can tell me how you could find further evidence of whatever the charge is by searching my vehicle, then yes, you may, otherwise, no, you may not." This answer puts the ball squarely on the law enforcement officer, and you avoid the whole, "if you don't have anything to hide, you would let me," argument that the average officer will use to guilt you into relinquishing your rights voluntarily. It is important, though, to understand that during any such exchange, it is not in your best interest to escalate anything on the scene. Whether spawned by random events, or your innocence was betrayed by your stupidity, it is essential to maintain your decorum with law enforcement officials when any encounter begins escalating into potential conflict. In other words, don't argue over wiener size on the side of the road. The key takeaway here is simple. In other words, don't argue over wiener size on the side of the road. Maintain low visibility, manage your environment, avoid static or disruptions, and handle your encounters with care if you wish to mitigate any adverse effects that could accrue from a random event. While it's impossible to nullify the impact of random events entirely, one can certainly cultivate the skills to mitigate the intensity of their repercussions. Which skills to choose? Well, that is up to the one who must make the choice. As one navigates the complex landscape of modern life, from first love to last straw, remember,
Every journey is stitched together not just by the moments that take our breath away, but by the steady breaths we take between them, grounding us, sustaining us, and propelling us forward into the unknown with strength and resilience. Let's use our good sense and discernment to build skills, not foster appetites. To come to understand through reason, not react out of impulse from emotions. Remember, in a world where you can be anything, choose to be kind, thoughtful, and a force for positive change. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content.